sleepwalking, right? The next day now, forgot to tell you guys. So there was 2 fridges downstairs. Me and Fifi, we shared the same fridge. Shocking, I know. Then Bob and Tom shared the other fridge. Before my Uber came, I go downstairs, I open the fridge, and then this note falls out. So I'm looking at it, and I'm reading it. And obviously Bob was there. I was like, have you seen this? You see her do this? He was like, well, I saw her put something in there, but I didn't think it was going to be a flipping note. I took a tissue, picked it up, put it on the table. She basically said on that flipping note,
ugh. Brother, ugh. What's that? What's that, brother?
me who doesn't even want to cross paths with you, I want to touch your food. How does that make sense, Fifi? It don't make sense. At this point I'm pissed off because I'm like, there's no way this girl woke up, thought of what to say on this note, wrote it and left it in the fridge. I said there is no way, because what? All I wanted to do was literally just grab my lunch that I made the night before and wait for my Uber and go to work in peace. But no, here comes fucking Satan testing me at flipping 7:45 a.m. I took a picture of it, sent it to my mum, who was obviously shocked, sent it to Top G, the landlord. He was appalled. I'm very blunt. If I have something to say when I feel like you've crossed the line, it will come out, okay? I told him, I said, I've been quiet, I've been ignoring Fifi, but the way that she makes myself and the other housemates feel in the house is unacceptable. I cannot take any more of this. This is me informing that I shall be leaving in 2 days. So obviously Top G doesn't want that. I'm the one that's paying the highest rent in the flipping house. I have the ensuite. I was paying quite a lot in that house. He does not want the cash cow to go. He don't want that. He was like, please, Irene, please let me sort this out. I said, if sorting it out you mean evicting her, then yeah, that's the only resolution I'll be happy with. I told him, I said, she's defaming me for something I never done. She's saying the same thing. The previous people left because of the accusations, right? They probably thought because she's a bit, the landlord might side with her. So I told him, I said, this is defamation of a character, and if you don't do something about it, I will take this further, period. I sent that text, the taxi arrived, I left. And obviously, Bob was like, oh, let me know what Top G says. I was like, definitely, I will. At this point now, it's lunchtime. Bob is messaging me. He was like, hey, are you free to talk? I'm like, yeah. As soon as I said, yeah, this guy called me. He calls me, he was like, yo. I was like, are you okay? He was like, nah, I'm not gonna lie. There's something wrong with this girl. I was like, you were telling me, I've been telling you guys. And on the phone, it sounded like he was pacing up and down. I was like, are you alright? He was like, no, I'm not. Like, this girl put a camera. He was like, yeah, this girl put a camera on top of the fridge. Send me a picture. Send me a video. I want to see, because there's no way. Just picture those easy to install at home cameras with a big red light. So he said he left his laptop downstairs. He went upstairs to use the bathroom. He comes down. When he came down, Phoebe was going back upstairs. He was about to make a call. And then he looks up. He sees the red light. I asked him, I said, have you sent this to Top G? He was like, no. I was like, send it to Top G now. He sent it to Top G. Top G calls me. So he calls me, and this is all happening on my lunch break. So he calls me, Top G calls me. So I'm like, hello, Top G. And then he's like, you okay? I was like, not really. And then he was like, I'm so sorry about that, but what's this? I'm hearing about a camera. I was like, oh, did Bob send you the video? He was like, yeah, I can't believe this. So this is becoming serious. I was like, well, it became serious from that note, but now it's becoming a problem because she's doing the most and invading people's privacy. The kitchen and the living room are communal areas, yes? He's like, yeah. I was like, so why does she feel the rights to place a camera there? It's not her bedroom. He was like, I totally agree, Irene. This is unacceptable. He was like, this is unacceptable behaviour. I have to get to the bottom of this. I was like, you do, Top G, you do. I was like, when should we have this meeting? Because at this point, it looks like 3 people are going to leave. Because after Bob sent him the video, Tom messaged him. Whilst I was on the phone to Top G, like my WhatsApp is pinging. So I'm checking the WhatsApp messages. I saw that Bob sent the video in our group chat. So the group chat was just me, Bob and Tom, not Fifi. So I'm just looking at the messages, and then Tom is like, no way. And I'm guessing when he saw it, he was like, yeah, I'm leaving, F this. I'm going to message Top G now. And then Bob was like, yeah, I've already done it. Irene's on the phone to him. I was like, yeah, I'm on the phone to him now. We're actually planning to have a meeting. So I was just like, when is this meeting going to happen? I was like, because S3, me, Bob and Tom, are thinking of leaving. He was like, really? I was like, yeah. We've all been thinking about it, and this is now the final, that is the straw. This is the line. She's crossed the line. Full stop. No more. I was like, I'm thinking of taking this further, and I might call the police. He was like, have you called the police already? I was like, no, not yet. I wanted you to sort it out first as our landlord. If the outcome isn't what I want, I would leave and take it further. He was like, oh no, this is not good. I was like, it's not. It's not good. It's very bad. It's bad. He's like, I'm so sorry this has happened. Let me get back to you. I'm gonna speak to Fifi. I was like, good luck. So now when I finished the call, I messaged in the group chat, and everybody just liked my message on WhatsApp. So I get home, the boys are downstairs. I go up to them and I'm talking to them, and they're all just like flabbergasted about the whole situation. I was like, where is it? Oh, she's removed it now. And then Bob was like, yeah, I think Top G told her to remove it because it's unacceptable. And that's basically breaching people's privacy. I was like, 100%. Like, what the heck? And then Bob was like, when she came and took it off, she wasn't happy. She even told me, she said, why did you tell Top G that I had the camera here? And then he was like, because it's not normal. He was like, why are you recording me whilst I'm downstairs minding my business in the living room? And then she's like, why are you touching my food? And then he was just like, you know what? I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you today. She rolled her eyes, packed up her camera. So whilst he was telling me this, she decides to come downstairs. All we hear is her heavy feet. Boom, 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 boom. We're like, yeah, Fifi's coming down them stairs. So she had the audacity. When I saw this girl was confident, she came downstairs with her head held high. She's like, why are you guys talking about me? Excuse me? What do you mean, why are we talking about you? You are the main subject right now. How are you shocked that we are talking about your actions? I was froze because I knew that if I opened my mouth and said something, it would not be nice. So I just decided, God, take control, because if I speak, I will hurt your feelings. So I just stayed mute. I was just looking at her. I was just like, looking at Bob, looking at Tom, looking at her like, I was like, I'm not involved. I'm going to my bedroom. And that I did. Fast forward to the weekend, because I don't know what they were talking about and I was not interested. I was like, I'm tired. I'm not trying to talk to you. The fuck? Crazy town. Weekend comes. Top G says that, yep, he's available to have the meeting. This meeting was just meant to be me, Bob, and Tom. And obviously Top G, the landlord. If I still have the recording, I will add it in here. If I don't, then I don't. We're talking. Fifi's in her room upstairs. All sitting by the stairs listening. Who cares, right? But yeah, we were definitely talking about Fifi because the meeting is about her, the Verge. So we're talking about her, telling him all the stories, and obviously me, I'm the OG in that house. So I was telling him, I said, yeah, they left because of this. I was like, do you actually know why they left? Let me tell you. Because I didn't really think he knew the truth as to why they left. He was like, no way. Yeah. And we told him, I said, one time, we're all just chilling downstairs. She comes downstairs. Randomly, she comes down, opens the fridge. She checks her peppers. And let me tell you where this girl gets her vegetable from. The market. There's nothing wrong with getting your veg from the market, right? But hear this. Vegetables from the market. You know those things have been rolled, scratched, bumped, banged, fell, and then placed in that area. So from the time you purchase it, it has scratches from every single place it traveled from. So now when you put it in your fridge, is it our fault that you didn't check to